Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lucas, your MC for this evening. First of all, I'd like to thank EVG Network and my upline for introducing Elite Global Career into my life. I'd like also to thank all of you for taking your time to join us this evening to attend Elite Global Business Opportunity Presentation. Our AVA team has put you on mute to allow this session to run smoothly without interruptions. We have a Q&A session later on. If you have any questions, you can unmute the microphone and ask your question. If you do not wish to turn on your microphone, you can use the chat box to type in your question. Pictures will be displayed during the presentation. If you cannot see it clearly, you may zoom in the slide for a clearer view. Now, as we know, with the current pandemic, the economy is badly hit, which has affected many people and jobs around the world. In addition, with artificial intelligence being in place, many jobs are replaced, resulting in higher unemployment. With the advancement of technology, many people are looking for online business opportunities with the desire of achieving success. How are we going to achieve this success? We have a speaker tonight who will share with us on how to choose the right e-commerce platform. Let's welcome Jia En to talk more about it.
Hello, good evening, everyone. So first of all, I would like to thank EV Global Network as well as my upline. So allow me to introduce myself. I am Jia En. So we have now actually entered the mobile internet era where we witness many brick and mortar stores getting hit the hardest. And artificial intelligence will replace many jobs in the next 10 years, such as the food and beverage, services, manufacturing, and transportation industries, and also affect other professions such as law, aviation, healthcare, and engineering. I believe that there is more profession will be replaced by artificial intelligence. In the mobile internet era, is this a crisis or an opportunity? We realize that traditional business owners and many entrepreneurs face closure of their businesses. You may be thinking, I'm just an employee. Does it matter to me? Definitely, it matters. The closure of businesses will cause unemployment rates to increase. Although the mobile internet era and artificial intelligence bring crises to the traditional business owners and employees, meanwhile, many e-commerce companies have emerged. They use the shortest amount of time to create wealth, such as Amazon, Alibaba, Uber, Airbnb, and Facebook. So in 2019, a total consumer shopping online reaches 3.4 trillion, and also over 2 billion online consumers. So in 2021, the total will reach 4.8 trillion USD and over 2.3 billion people. So let's take a look at the common challenges of an online business owner. So stockpiling is required in order to purchase goods at a better price. And also postages and logistics are required to pack and post on their own. They are also responsible for goods loss and damage while in transit. Next up will be remittance. First, it is hard to go international because of payment procedures across countries. They may also encounter problems with payment issues, such as having to chase for payments or payment being defaulted when goods are already sent out. And also labor costs and capital for online business owners who want to expand their business. So finding a warehouse is required to store more goods where rental costs will be incurred. As the business grows, they need to hire workers to pack and deliver the goods. As the business is limited within the country, it will mean that their income will be limited too. So from here, we can see that they also face the challenges of what traditional businesses encountered. So let us see why is Elite Global your ideal choice. So there is no stockpile requirement as you don't need to store any goods for your global business. It is of low capital and free app download and registration. It opens 24/7 throughout the year with the ability to open franchises globally, and we can arrange our time flexibly to operate online. And businesses can be inherited by the next generation, and I'm sure all business owners will want to pass on their business to the next generation. So let us take a look further. Elite also invests heavily in the respective areas like research and development. With the R&D in place supported by hundreds of scientists, it is capable of developing unique products to meet the market's needs of each era. It also enables the company to stay ahead of its competition without being eliminated easily. Elite also has its own manufacturing facilities present in the USA, Singapore, and Shanghai. The facilities are equipped with the state-of-art technology with the most advanced machinery to ensure that product safety and top-notch nutrition with its maximum efficacy are delivered to consumers. As products are the lifeblood of the companies, this is the key to international business expansion. Making a big investment in the R&D and manufacturing facilities shows the stability, the reliability, and long-term business plans the company is committed to, which eases the minds of consumers and its business partners. Elite has planned to expand to more than 50 countries in the countries. So how can this be done? Elite runs on its own app that operates 24/7 throughout the year in 12 countries currently. With the automated delivery system in place, delivery is arranged with just a click through the app. We do not need to pack and post on our own, and hence we do not need to bear any logistical risks. Elite also owns its own financial system, that is the e-wallet. Within the app for ease of payment, and also Elite accepts different modes of payment, such as credit card, PayPal, WeChat Pay, and even Alipay. So let us take a look at the professional team leading Elite Global. So firstly, the founder of Elite Global, Dr. Zhao Fei Chen. She is the founder of Nutritional Immunology and the authority in preventive science. She is a microbiologist and a cancer researcher for more than 30 years. She has won many international awards and accolades, which includes 10 Outstanding Young Americans, Martin de la Cruz Award, and Outstanding Chinese in the World. She has also written several publications which include Cancer and Nutritional Immunology and Nutrition, Immunity, Longevity. Elite also has a professional team which includes medical doctor, law professor, computer and technology expert, and financial management specialist. So we are rest assured that we are backed by a strong professional team. And Dr. Chen's main driving force of the company's establishment is to educate people on nutritional immunology, sharing the gift of health and knowledge. So what is nutritional immunology? So I would like to ask a question over here. Do you know where is the best doctor in the world? The best doctor in the world is actually our own immune system. Our immune system is made up of several organs, including tonsils, lymph node, thymus, spleen, bone marrow, and appendix. So a healthy immune system can protect us against diseases, as 90% of the diseases are actually caused by the malfunctioning of the immune system. So when our immune system is healthy, it is able to help us perform three main functions, that is defense, cleanse, and repair 24/7 a day. So firstly, let us take a look at our defense function. So the one on the left is actually our B cells. Our B cells are capable of producing over 1 billion different types of antibodies to combat viruses, bacteria, and any other type of pathogens. B cells also have a memory function, so when it encounters the same virus again, it will be able to produce the required antibodies to destroy it within 24 hours. So let's take a look at the picture on the right. The one in red is what most are fearful about, that is cancer cells. And the white cells surrounding it is our natural killer cells. The role of the natural killer cells is to detect and destroy cancer cells and viruses. So after destroying them, it will become waste in our body, which you can see in this picture, so which has to be excreted out of our body. So this brings us to the next function, that is our cleansing function. So the picture that you see on the left is a macrophage, which is known as the garbage man of the body. So it has claws. So when they discover bacteria or foreign substances, they will extend their claws, hook them up, and swallow into their big mouth, whereby they will be excreted out of our body through our phlegm. So the one on the right is another macrophage in our blood vessels. So the macrophage will move forward and engulf the green particle that is usually our H cells, triglycerides, and cholesterol, whereby they will be excreted out of our body through our bowel movement. So next up will be our repair function. This is our repair function in the process of repairing the damaged tissues and organs in our body. So for example, why do some people's wounds heal quicker while some heals lower. This all depends on the capability of our repair function. And according to researchers, to be healthy, one needs to have a strong immune system. So to have a strong immune system, one needs to have correct, pure, and balanced nutrition to achieve 3 other areas, which is ensure sufficient sleep and rest, regular exercise, maintaining stable emotions. So if we can achieve these 4 areas, we will be healthy. And according to the nutritional immunologists, our immune system needs a variety of nutrients to prevent cancer caused by different factors. So the first factor is actually cancer-causing hormones. In our daily diet, we consume meat and seafood, and this animal-based food produces cancer-causing hormones within our body. And when we are stressed, our body also produces toxic hormones. Hence, a large quantity of different types of phytochemicals can help neutralize cancer-causing hormones. So the second factor is free radicals. So deep fried food, smoking, air pollution, UV rays, and our body's own metabolism can lead to the production of free radicals. And antioxidants help to destroy free radicals, thus preventing cancer. So the third factor is some cancer, which are caused by viral infection. Hence, we need a variety of polysaccharides to destroy these viruses. Okay, so we heard many share about nutrition, but we seldom hear people share about nutritional immunology. So what is the difference? Nutrition focuses on the research of the 5 basic nutrients, that is proteins, carbohydrates, fat, vitamins, and minerals. These nutrients are essential for our survival. And according to the nutritional immunologists, people nowadays do not contract diseases due to a lack of basic nutrients. Rather, more than 90% of the diseases are caused by the malfunctioning of the immune system. And after more than 30 years of research in nutritional immunology, providing our immune system with the 3 main nutrients, that is phytochemicals, antioxidants, and polysaccharides, is the key to boost our immune system to fight diseases and achieve longevity. So to start a business, it is important that the business must have a market for it, right? And Elite Global's biggest advantage is that its products are based on nutritional immunology. As Elite products place great emphasis in its uniqueness, safety, and effectiveness. As Elite is self-reliant, where it is its own producer to ensure quality control, manufacturer to ensure unique products, and distributor to ensure price stability. And you cannot find the same products in the marketplace. Hence, this is the uniqueness of Elite products. So all Elite products undergo as many as 2,000 stringent tests, and also using packaging that does not require any addition of preservatives. Hence, it is safe for the infants to the elderly to consume, and even pregnant women as well. So when one is healthy, a balanced nutrition can help to prevent illnesses. When we are ill, adequate nourishment can help to aid in recovery. So this is how safe Elite products are. And Elite products' effectiveness is based on the science of nutritional immunology, which research are based on boosting the immune system. So with this, it has helped numerous people gain back their health. Therefore, we have numerous testimonies. So we are proud to share that only Elite Global has the complete nourishment series, where the products are formulated to overhaul the body, strengthen the immune system to achieve the 3 main functions, which is defense, cleanse, and repair. So in Rhapsody, it has cactus and American ginseng, which are very rich in phytochemicals. It has over 10,000 types of phytochemicals to defend against bacterial and viral infections, reduce inflammation, speed up wound healing, and American ginseng has more than 30 ginsenosides to prevent respiratory tract infection, energizes the body, and also fight fatigue. So next up will be immunity. It has cordyceps mycelium, maitake mushroom, shiitake mushroom, ABM mushroom, Cassia tora, and blueberry. So all these mushrooms contains a variety of polysaccharides to increase the production of immune cells to destroy cancer cells and viruses. And the cordyceps mycelium helps to regulate the immune system, strengthens our internal organs like our heart, liver, lung, and kidney functions. Then Cassia tora and blueberry help to maintain a healthy vision. So what about rosy thyme? Rosy thyme has cactus, fruit, rose, acerola cherry, and cranberry, which are very, very rich in antioxidants, as cactus fruit has 7 times higher than vitamin C. Acerola cherry has vitamin C 33 times higher than orange juice, and rose has vitamin C 50 times more than lemon. So rosy thyme can help to destroy free radicals, slow down aging, and also increase cell repair and renewal, produce sufficient collagen in our body. And next up with berry beet. Berry beet contains hawthorn, blueberry, raspberry, and cranberry to nourish our macrophage in the blood vessels and also strengthening our heart function. It helps to remove the toxins in our blood vessels and adjusting cholesterol levels in our blood. So preventing cardiovascular disease and stroke. So next we have raisin tree. It has oriental raisin tree, American ginseng, and monk fruit to nourish and strengthen our liver function, as our liver has more than 500 functions, which includes detoxifying and filter toxins in our blood, increase alcohol metabolism, and also balances our hormones, as well as help to burn fat. So lastly will be soy green. Soy green contains soy, more than 10 types of vegetables, and psyllium husk. This is actually an ideal meal replacement, as one sachet has only 143 calories. It has plant-based protein, insoluble and soluble fiber, helps to prevent constipation, prevent the absorption of fats and cholesterol, increase the production of beneficial bacteria, and also soy green contains all the essential nutrients we need in a day. So why is it essential to consume the complete nourishment series? As our body has 80 trillion cells, and our immune system is closely interrelated with our entire body 9 system. So some serious illnesses may be caused by one or more systems in the body. Hence, we cannot consume products on the premise that when our legs hurt, we treat the legs, or when we have a headache, we treat the head. And our cells survive for a period of 90 to 180 days, meaning to say that we will take at least 3 months to renew and regenerate. Hence, to achieve an optimal health, we should start with the overall nourishing of the entire body by consuming the complete nourishment series for at least 3 months to enable our cells and organs to achieve nourish, protect, detox, and repair. So after understanding about the product, let us understand about the marketing plan. So it provides an ease of entry, and it is simple and transparent. So registration is free, 1 USD equal 1 SV, which is sales volume. So the SV of our direct downlines are called DSV. So with a monthly PSV of 200 and a DSV of 400, you can enjoy 2 levels of 10% bonus payouts. And with a DSV of 3002, you can enjoy up to 7 levels with a total distribution of 50% bonus payouts. So at the first stage, we will need to achieve premium, that is 3002 DSV. Moving on to the second stage, you go on to open 4 franchises, A1, A2, A3, A4, to achieve premium, that is DSV of 3002 each. It will then bring you to a total monthly income of USD 1006, which is about 2,000 Sing dollar. So at the third stage, you go on to develop your current 4 franchises and open 2 more franchises, a total of 6 franchises. To move to the second stage, that is to achieve a monthly income of USD 1006. That will bring you to a total monthly income of USD 9,920, which is close to 14,000 Sing dollar. And do you know the difference between a job and a career? There is one thing you need to take note of from the outset of your working life. Your job is the work that you do for your boss. You are just serving a specific purpose in the organization, and you are not indispensable. So if you do not perform your task, someone else will. Hence, any work in any job is not your ultimate goal, and there is only a method leading to a destination, that is your career. And this is your plan, your life, and your dream. And there are many tasks to accomplish in your career, and you are required to perform them well. But upon completion of each task, you must be able to see the future within. Even if you are doing something insignificant, think of the possible achievement in the future. You must evaluate and re-evaluate. Gradually, you will discover that this task can give you a better and a more successful outcome. Therefore, you are not looking for a better job, but you are looking for a better career. So after understanding the above, let us explore further whether the elite career is one of the best choices in our life. We believe that through the concept of duplication, we are able to achieve a secured income. So what is a secured income? For ordinary persons, being an employee or a professional, we are always facing a problem, which is to use our own time and effort to exchange for an income. Therefore, if we continue working, we will have income. But if we stop working, we will have no income, and our income is limited within our own time and effort. This is known as the survival status quo. Unless we can proceed to the growth status quo, like the small medium enterprises, the SME owners are able to increase income and time by hiring more employees. However, these SMEs face problems like high cost and capital, and also direct competition from big multinational companies. So even if there are profits for 10 years, the SMEs may not be able to withstand a huge loss within a year. So how can we avoid these problems? It is only possible by moving up to secure income status quo. However, only 3% of the population falls under this category. For example, like the MNCs, multinational companies. Nonetheless, we can achieve by duplicating our time and effort. At the same time, we can avoid problems faced by small medium enterprises through a career via a duplication model, that is Elite Global. Besides, have you thought that we normally start working at the age of 25 and we continue working until the age of 65 to retire, which takes about 40 years. However, throughout these 40 years, we cannot afford to collapse. What if we are involved in an accident, or we have problems with our health, or we lose our jobs, and at that time we have aged, we have children still studying, or mortgages or housing loans to pay? So what should we do then? Isn't there a high risk? This is because we have been working alone for 40 years, and only through the concept of duplication we are able to reduce such risk. So let us understand the concept of duplication. So for example, in the first month, I research, explore, and eventually accept Elite Business. I become the first franchise. And in the second month, I will share this business with one of my friends who accepts and join me. I will have 2 franchises. In the third month, each of us finds another friend to join us, and we will then have 4 franchises. And in the fourth month, we will have 8. Fifth month, we will have 16. Sixth month, we will have 32. Seventh month, we will have 64. 8th month, 128. 9th month, we will have 256. And in the 10th month, we will have 512 franchises in our business. As you continue on the 11th month, we have 1,024 franchises. 12th month, 2,048. 13th month, 4,096. And by the 20th month, we will have 520,000 franchises in our business. So as we continue to duplicate, we will have 1 million franchises in the 21st month, and 2 million in the 22nd month, 4 million in the 24th month, and by the 30th month, which is 2.5 years later, we will have a total of 536 million franchises. This is actually a huge number. We are, however, not playing a number game. It is to explain the essence of duplication. And that lies not at the start of 1, 2, 4, 8 franchises, which is a small number. Rather, we are looking at the end result at the back, which is achieving 536 million franchises. So for example, if you open 2,048 franchises, isn't it better than working alone? So do we want to work alone or have 2,048 people working with us? So I'm sure we will want 2,048 people working with us, right? Hence, duplication is achievable. And duplication creates a secure income, as duplication is able to duplicate our time, people, and income. For example, if a network has 2,000 people and everyone's consumption is USD 200, we will have a sales volume of 400,000 USD. Multiplied by the bonus payout of 10%, we will be able to have 40,000 USD income. And out of the 2,000 persons, if there are 100 persons who would like to join us in this business, and every person uses 4 hours of their time to venture into this business daily, your network will have a total production of 400 hours. which duplicates our time. And through duplication, we are able to duplicate our network, sales volume, income, and time. At the same time, resolve the risk of working alone for 40 years to achieve a secure income. So after sharing with you the above, in order for a business to be successful, it is important to have the 5 essential elements in place, such as company, products, marketing plan, market, and education. As Elite Global has more than 30 years of experience in research and development, which they have unique, safe, and effective products, fair bonus distribution, and extensive global market share. And besides choosing the right company, it is also important to choose a successful network. A successful network with more than 20 years of experience helps the team to duplicate, expand network and sales, and develop a sustainable business. An EVG network is able to produce many successful leaders over the years because we emphasize on one-to-one training. And EVG provides training courses such as Achievers Congress and International Distributors Seminar, and also video conferences and webinars to accommodate business partners around the world. EVG has a Facebook account that updates us on the latest news. We also have our own EVG website with a database of product description and testimonials, career sharing, and career testimonial. So there is also EVG YouTube and EVG Youku. We also have EVG Super Gateway, and there are product testimonies and career testimonies in it, and also EVG LearnWorld, which we can bring our business partners to this platform to learn together as well. The collaboration of Elite Global and EVG Network can help you develop a global business to achieve health, wealth, and time at the same time. So seize this business opportunity, and your success is not a dream. And EVG Network welcomes your participation. So with this, I end my sharing over here. I wish you a great success and may your dreams come true. Thank you.
Thank you, Jian, for her sharing. I believe through her sharing, we have a better understanding on how to choose a better e-commerce platform. There are 5 criteria in place to make the right choice, which are company, product, marketing plan, market, and education. Through the concept of duplication, we can reduce the risk of 40 years of working alone. Combining with the advantages of e-commerce platforms in Elite Global, this allows us to open franchises globally and easily. Jian has also shared about the science of nutrition immunology. So did anyone actually benefit from the products? Definitely a yes. I'd like to seek everyone's cooperation by not taking any photos during the testimonial sharing. A young girl at the age of 7 was troubled with many health issues. Her mother tried many ways to solve her issue, but it did not work much on her. So how did she gain back her health? Let's welcome Jia Hui.
Hello, good evening everyone, I'm Jia Hui. So ever since I was young, I have been troubled by many health issues. At 7, my skin started itching, which was mainly across my forearm and behind my knees. As I was really young back then, I didn't know what it was, so my mom brought me to the doctor. And the doctor diagnosed my skin condition as eczema. Because of my eczema, my skin was always itchy, dry, and had wounds and scars. I used to constantly scratch it because of the unbearable itch, and every time I scratch it, it bleeds. But that still doesn't stop the itch. Even when I'm sleeping, the itch doesn't go down, which affects my sleep where I have to wake up every now and then. And because of the constant scratching, there were many scars left on my arms and my legs, which were very obvious. I tried going to the doctor, be it Western medications or TCM. The doctors would prescribe me with creams, antihistamines, steroids to control the symptoms. However, be it Western or TCM, the symptoms are under control if only I consume it. On some days, I feel that my eczema seems recovered, so I tried stopping medications for a few days, but the symptoms would come running back to me. And this situation has persisted for around 8 to 9 years. Other than eczema, I also had really sensitive skin, which mainly was on my face. Whenever I come in contact with dust, there'll be many small bumps on my face. While it doesn't look very red, it still looks pretty scary. So let me share a photo with you. And these bumps are really itchy. Can you imagine what people would think after looking at my face? They'll probably think, why does this kid have so many pimples on her face? And at that time, I was so bothered by it that I wore a mask to school. And every time I wash my face, it doesn't feel clean because of these bumps. It really made me not confident. So because of this skin issue, I was very reliant on medications like corticosteroids to stabilize my skin. So as my problems, not only do I have eczema and skin problems, I also have really bad constipation since I was in P4. Now that I look back at it, I already had constipations when I was 10 years old. Back then, I could only go to the toilet to pass stools every 5 days, which meant that I could only empty my bowel once a week. Even if I managed to go to the toilet, the process wouldn't be smooth at all. And I can stay in the toilet for at least 30 minutes without clearing my bowels. And I knew that I can't maintain going to the toilet once a week. So I tried detox tea and vegetable juice to get my bowels moving. However, these detox teas always churn out my stomach, where I always have to mentally prepare myself whenever I drink them because I don't know when my stomach is going to hurt or when I need to use the toilet. So my mom also realized that I cannot rely on this detox tea forever because of its side effects, but because of how severe my constipation is, we were really hesitant on whether I should continue consuming it. So to reduce my dependency on such products, I went to try other remedies which I heard were pretty effective, like drinking honey water, chia seed, or taking enzyme pills. But unfortunately, it wasn't for me. It didn't do a thing for my constipation. After trying all sorts of methods which doesn't improve my constipation, my mom brought me to the TCM in hopes of helping by regulating my body. So when I first started with the medicine, the effects were almost immediate. But as time passed, the effect diluted. It wasn't as effective as it was in the beginning. And just like any medicine, if I stopped consuming it, constipation would come back. Plus, there were many food restrictions for being on medication. The doctor said I couldn't eat foods that were cold, which includes fruits, tea, snacks, and so were biscuits. Having to deal with constipation for so many years was frustrating. I had to be extra careful with the food I eat because I was afraid that if I eat a little more, I would accumulate more toxins in my body. The feeling of not being able to eat what I want, it feels like I'm being put on a restricted diet. So fortunately, when I was in secondary 4, my mom got to know about this science of nutritional immunology. Back then, I was quite hesitant to try the products, but I still gave myself a chance since I tried so many methods. So I took this complete nourishment series, which consists of soy green, rosy thyme, rhapsody, immunity, and beribit for 3 months to give my body some time to renew and regenerate. When I first started the products, it didn't resolve my constipation straight away. Instead, it slowly improved my constipation condition, where I can go to the toilet more frequently, from 5 days a week to 3 days, and now I'm able to go to the toilet regularly and easily, without having to stay in the toilet for half an hour. Also, my constipation directly affected my skin condition. My mom used to say that my skin looks dull, but ever since my constipation improved, I've realized that my skin complexity has also improved. So here's a recent photo of myself. So my skin feels like a baby's skin now. It feels so smooth, blooming with radiance. Unlike the past, where there was always bumps on my face, now it has completely recovered. It was much later that I learned that long-term constipation will result in improper detoxification of our liver. So our skin will lose its radiance, resulting in dull skin. And for my eczema, previously I was very reliant on medications, which I wasn't able to resolve the problem. And the doctor also mentioned that it's impossible to recover from eczema. However, after consuming nutritional immunology products, I started to see that the itchiness was gradually going away, so I stopped the medications, and the scars on my skin was also lightened to the point where I can't even see it now. It was then that I realized that my eczema has improved so much and it hasn't flared ever since. So here's a photo of my forehead, my arm. So from this photo, you can't even tell that I was someone that suffered from eczema. I'm really grateful to Dr. Chen Zhaofei for researching and developing a series of convenient food, allowing me to regain my health. After learning this preventive science, I truly understand that the best doctor in the world is our immune system. Even though my skin and constipation has improved, I continue to consume the products for maintenance. So every morning, I'll take this rosy thyme and raisin tree together as my breakfast. It really tastes like a milkshake. And also, I'll take this fiber talk before my meals. It is really hard to consume the right and sufficient nutrients in a day, I continue to take this convenient food to nourish my immune system with the right nutrients. I'll end my sharing over here. Thank you.
Thank you, Jia Hui, for her sharing. Let's congrats Jia Hui for gaining back her health. Indeed, with the correct health knowledge Jia Hui's mom has, she knows exactly what plant foods are good for her daughter. This definitely reduces the stress and worry for any parents if their children are facing any health risk, including on the times and expenses ongoing to the doctors. With a deeper knowledge on the nutrients needed for her immune system, Jiahui knows how to better take care of her health. So I would like to highlight that every product is specially formulated to nourish the overall body, including our immune system. However, our products are not in any way a form of medication or drug and should not be used to treat or cure illness. So next up, through nutrition immunology products, many people have gained back their health. So next up, we have a young lady who will be sharing her journey in Elite Global career. After graduating from her secondary school, she chose to study nursing and became a nurse after. From my understanding, she was an introvert since young. So why did she make such a great change in her life? Let's now hear from Shu Ting on why she embarked in Elite Global career. Let's welcome Shu Ting.
Hello, good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank EV Global Network and my upline for introducing Elite into my life. My name is Shu Ting. I am from a small and warm, heartwarming family of 4 with my parents and brother. Since I was a kid, my personality is that I don't like to smile. I don't like to talk to people. That is how I am in the past. After graduating from secondary school, I don't know what course to study. So my brother suggests that I choose the nursing profession because as a nurse, I don't get retrenched easily. So I become a nurse. So what a nurse do? Just show a photo of myself. Yeah. Pardon me for the messy hair. I think it's another busy day for me too. Yeah. What does a nurse actually do? Nurse give patient medicine every day and injection, wound dressing, and even prepare patient to go for operating theatre. So working in a hospital environment, I often see patients suffering in pain. And if a patient passed away in the ward or operating theatre, we have to clean their body from head to toe and cover their head with a white blanket. So after working for a period of time, work become very boring as perform the same task every day, and I find it very meaningless. I can only earn an income if I work. If I don't do it, I will not have any income. Relying on my time and effort to exchange for income, I was wondering when I become older, will I be able to do the job I'm doing now? If I'm not able to work anymore, what will happen to my income? I really feel very insecure. At this moment, the mentor in my life appeared. She shared with me on the risk of 40 years working alone. I feel that it's very risky if anything happened to me within these 40 years. What will happen to me and my family members that need my support? That's why the power of lubrication interests me. I felt that this product is great and the market is large. May I know who do not want beauty, health, or wealth? I don't think so, right? So the global platform of Elite make it easy for us to start a business. I don't need to stock up, don't need to go abroad to represent product, don't need to pack, don't need to post, don't need to hire employee and can join this business without any capital, free. So in addition, Elite Global has also invested a large amount of fund in research and development as its own manufacturing plant and produce unique products to meet market needs. This means that we are doing a unique business. Elite provides a complete and independent apps and shipment which can send goods to more than 10 countries. In the future, we will enter more than 50 countries. We also have our own financial team and electronic wallets to facilitate transfer and payment. I am a person with no capital, no background, not much education, no special ability, but I can work with an outstanding scientist in the world, not only with her, but also with her whole family in this global business. I only need to be responsible for sharing nutritional immunology and expand my own network. As long as I have a good mobile phone, an internet connection, I will be able to start my career and I can get a bonus up to 50%. I used to help people who are sick in the hospital, but these preventive signs, I can help people who are not even sick and can prevent illness, stay away from pain. And I feel very happy with it. This kind of life is truly meaningful. Over the past few years, I see a lot of improvement in my life. The first, none other than my health, which I have serious eczema. This is my before and after photo. So I have serious eczema since I was young. My parents spent so much money, time, and effort to find a solution, but there's no solution for me. I have suffered for 20 years a lot. And because of nutritional immunology, I gained back my health. And also the health of my parents. Because my parents got 3 high, which is hypertension, high cholesterol, and diabetics. And he's consuming about 12 medication per day. But now he's only consuming 2 to 3 types. As for my mom, he used to have severe constipation for many years, but through the science of nutritional immunology, she doesn't have to suffer anymore. I feel very grateful because my parents' health is my wealth. I also like myself more now. I now know how to express myself to others and think about others around me, not just thinking about my own needs. In the past, I could not talk to people and connect with people. Now I can communicate with them and share nutritional immunology with my friend comfortably and naturally. In fact, I never thought that I could do education online because my English is not good and I'm not a computer savvy. So fortunately, I have a team and a mentor. Through continuous learning and improvement, I'm able to get better each time. Because of the regular posting on my social media every day, I start to get message from my former doctors, colleagues, and even strangers asking me about product and career. I also did something that I feared the most, which is Facebook Live. So I did the Facebook Live with my mentor and also with my husband. So actually, after the Facebook Live, it isn't as scary after all. I'm really very grateful. EVG Network include guiding us on how to operate online. And with this, I'm able to retail products successfully online too. Recently, I also met a friend from US and on social media, I managed to do online sharing and even managed to help her kids and also her family too. So this is a photo with her and a photo with her and also with my outline. So actually from this incident, I know that as long as I continue to share online, more and more people will look for me and I will be able to expand my network and open up more market. So as long as I follow this method and apply it, it's not difficult to expand my network globally and will be successful. There's also the Elite Explanation trip that's sponsored by the Elite Global. The company specially planned the tour that is completely different from usual itinerary. In my first Elite Explanation trip was on board to the world third largest cruise ship to Vietnam. I never thought that I could take this luxury cruise trip and enjoy it with the rest of the team. So this is the photo that we took together with Dr. Chen. So there was one, Dr. Chen held my hand and I would feel cold at that time. So my hand was as cold also. So she asked me if I were cold. So I replied yes. That was when he held my hand even tighter. And that point of time, I was really very touched. So the second explanation trip is to Inner Mongolia. The Inner Mongolia trip let me feel and learn the culture and environment in that area. The people in Mongolia are friendly and kind and nice. The company also specially arranged a series of local activity for us to experience how people in Mongolia live in their daily life. I really loved the experience. So Elite also made my dream come true. I never thought that I can stay in the yard for one day. This experience is very, very special. So next is the trip to Hiroshima, Japan. This time I also took my boyfriend with me. We also climbed the mountain together. The process of climbing the mountain has made me realize that engaging in elite required a goal like climbing a mountain. If you have a goal, you will be able to achieve it. So the joy after reaching the top of the mountain is really fulfilling. We also got to know each other better during the trip. Actually, I love cooking a lot. So during the trip, we also learned how to cook udon noodle, rice ball, and Hiroshima Kotonomiyaki. Okay, I used to go for this expedition trip alone, but when I bought a business partner this time, I feel very happy and moved. I was determined to bring my network to explore the team with me. Actually, I also want to thank my mentor the most. My mentor had never given up on me. He constantly encouraged me, assist me, support me, and affirm me. It was her who gave me hope in life, and she made me like myself more. Through a series of personal growth courses that I attend, such as study section in internal growth, Achiever Congress, Love and Care, I am a winner, international stamina, the constant learning and growth in this environment make great changes in my thinking and behavior. I'm really happy in this career because I see myself become more positive. I'm much happier now than before, right? Can you feel my happiness? Before I end my sharing, I want to share a phrase that inspired me a lot. What can really help you is that you face in the current situation, take every step steadily and overcome the obstacle and difficulty. That is growth. So we encourage difficulty and challenges actually every day. We must overcome challenges before we can meet a better version of ourselves. I am also very grateful to myself who is willing to make changes. Change is painful, but if we don't make changes, it's going to be painful throughout our life. With the change, I am happier now. So the current pandemic situation is serious, and many industries actually have been hit hard. So isn't this Elite Global platform a good opportunity to turn a crisis into an opportunity? Therefore, I encourage everyone to explore the global platform. This is end of my share. Finally, I wish you all the great success in elite career. Thank you.
Thank you, Shu Ting, for her sharing. Congratulations to Shu Ting for finding a clear direction in life, that is elite career. With a dedicated mentor constantly showing the hope in her life, she is able to achieve many milestones in this career. I'm sure with the guidance from uplines and courses from EVG, we are certain to be able to start the global business with ease. So next up, now moving on to our Q&A session. I believe that through the sharing just now, you may have questions in mind to ask. You may unmute to ask a question or type in a question in the chat box. We will try our best to answer all the questions. Let me have a look at the chat box now. Okay, so I actually can see a question here. So the question is, my friend is a professional and getting an attractive paycheck. He's already very comfortable where he is now. How can I convince him to join Elite? Is there anyone from the Q&A team who can help to answer this question?
Hello everyone, good evening. I'm Alex and I'm willing to answer your capable doubt.
Okay, thank you, Alex.
I believe that all of us has at least one friend working as a professional and of course living a fruitful life. But however, there is an interesting fact that is not known by many, especially employees. So let me share with you. Okay, my friend. We understand the difference between a job and a career. Before that, we must understand the definition of a job. When we are working on a job, We are only serving a specific purpose in the organization. We are not indispensable, and if we could not perform our task, we will be replaced by someone else immediately. And of course, our time and income are controlled by our employer, as well as our beloved increment or salary. Therefore, any work in any job is not your ultimate goal. There's only one thing that are able to assure you in achieving your ultimate goal. That is career. So, what is the meaning of a career? Career is our plan, our dream, and our life. We are the master of our time and income. In our career, there are many tasks to be accomplished, and we are required to perform our best to complete every single task. Upon completion of each task, we are able to see the future within. Even if we are doing something insignificant, we will always think about the possible achievements in our future. Besides that, we must evaluate and re-evaluate. Gradually, we will discover that this task can give us a better and a more successful outcome. Therefore, we are not looking for a better job. We are looking for a better career. Next, are we truly aware of the risks that are facing by professionals and employees? And do we ever think about this? For ordinary person, being a professional, we are always facing a problem, which is to trade our time against money. Therefore, if we stop working, or unfortunately we lost our job, we definitely have no income and instantaneously lead us to tremendous financial pressure merely to survive due to greater commitment and huge responsibilities such as car loan, house loan, children education, family expenses, insurance, medical expenses, and so much more of hidden expenses. How can we survive with all of these commitments if we lost our job? My friend, try to think truly about this. As long as we are still working as an employee, no one knows when this kind of incident will happen on us. And one more thing I would like to share with you. We used to start working at the age of 25 and retire at the age of 65, am I right? But as we all know, retire at the age of 65 is not for everyone. Heavy living expenses are the main reason why someone still has to work, even though they are at the age of retirement. During our working life, we definitely unable to afford any losses caused by accidents, financial crisis, and also health degradation. Any of the incidents above happen to us, we may lose our job and income. And have you ever wondered if one day we are no longer be able to work and we do not have any income to support our family and living expenses? What are we going to do? Instead of suffer in the incident, why don't we choose to prevent the incident since we are given the choice? So let me share with you, how does Elite Global help us to prevent all of these disasters? The collaboration of Elite Global and EVG Network provide us a complete guidance for helping us to reduce the risk of working alone for 40 years through network duplication. What is network duplication? Duplication creates secure income, and duplication is able to duplicate our time, people, and income. For example, if your network has 2,000 people and everyone's consumption is $200, we will have a sales volume of $400,000. Multiplied by the bonus payout of 10%, we will be able to have $40,000 of income. Out of the 2,000 persons, if there are 100 persons who would like to join us in this business, and every person use 4 hours of their time to venture into this business daily, your network will have a total production hour of 400 hours, which duplicates on time. Through duplication, we are able to duplicate our network, sales volume, income, and time. at the same time resolve the risk of working alone for 40 years and achieving secure income. Last but not least, I believe that everyone is looking for a good opportunity to achieve a successful life. Be the owner of time, health, and wealth. The collaboration of Elite Global and EVG Network can help you develop a global business to achieve health, wealth, and time freedom at the same time. Seize this business opportunity, and your success will be no longer just a dream. I hope I've answered your question. Thank you.
Once again, thank you, Alex, for answering this question. Wow, from Alex sharing, we sure have a deeper understanding of the difference between a job and a career, as well as the type of risks that a professional and employee will face. Lastly, the risk of working alone for 40 years. I'm sure that everyone would like to achieve financial and time freedom. Only through the power of duplication, we are able to duplicate time, people, and income in order to reduce the risk of working alone for 40 years, achieving a secure income. Plus, we have a very successful education system in EVG. This enables us to able to manage elite career professionally and develop a sustainable global business. So let me see whether there are any other questions. Okay, so there are no other questions, so we will end the Q&A session now.